Ellerine, hello! How are you doing? Lagging really bad? I'm sorry to hear that. You just got all the tech issues today, huh? Keeps buffering in 3 seconds. Twitch has been doing that for me a lot too. I'm not sure if that's something on my end or their end or what. But I appreciate you stopping by, say hi! And I hope you get Baldur's Gate 1 working. That is all the nostalgia for me. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, also, I want to test something real quick. I realized earlier that something got goofed up with stream elements and it wasn't showing us. Let me see if does this work? There it is, okay. Yes, that's working, good. Yeah, I missed a few followers. It's on your end? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, aren't internet problems just so much fun? Full screen? Yeah, I actually Googled a little bit and found a lot of people having issues with the various versions of Baldur's Gate 1. Like, Steam has some issues, Good Old Games has some issues, so hopefully if you just do some Googling, it'll be a quick fix. A lot of people are saying it's like there's like one line you can edit in the game files that can fix crashing issues. But it looked like you had like weird slowdowns or something, right? I wasn't there for when it was starting. I saw that last one. Either way, it'd sure be nice if that got fixed. I never actually played through Baldur's Gate 1. I only played Baldur's Gate 2. And I started Baldur's Gate 1 once briefly and just never finished it. I only played for like an hour or so. Okay. I know the games work too. If it's not worth the effort. And hey, seeing Final Fantasy XIV was cool too, because I took a break a few months ago and just haven't seen it in a while. Knowing you don't like it? Yeah, I get that. I feel like VTubing in general springs up enough tech issues that you don't want to have to fiddle with the game. Hopefully my game runs better? Yeah, hopefully. It's been running good so far. I've been running into intentional gameplay difficulties, which have been frustrating, but I think I'm through them now, so we'll see. Anyway, I know you said you were just stopping by for a second, so I don't want to keep you locked in the conversation if you got something to do. I know you have other things going on, so it's good to see you though. Alright, let me see, what was I doing here? So I had just figured out the struggle, yeah. I had that more VTuber struggles last night. I was trying to get some assets set up. So I just figured out that I can actually like help my hired help help me. So I can boost their stats by helping out. So let me hire somebody, and then we'll see if we can clear out a room. Oh, and it's been a few days. So much lag? I'm sorry to hear that. That's the worst. Is it like an ISP thing, or...? Or like a hardware issue? I don't know. It's not my area of expertise in terms of troubleshooting, I'm afraid. Alright, she has Knock, Moon, and Grail. Still buffering in the middle of my sentences. Oof, gotta head out. Alright, thanks for dropping by. I hope your lag issues improve. I'll see you around. Alright, Knock, Moon, and Grail. That's Heart and Moth. It says Edge and Heart. Alright, here's some Knock. Shadowed Atrium, which was a holy place. That sounds promising. So let me talk with you. And... oh, I'm gonna need to give her knock, though, aren't I? Do I have that? Is this knock? It's lantern. Okay, so it needs to be something that I can boost between Knock, Moon, and Grail. I can give Lantern, Sky, and Winter, and everything else is exhausted. Crap. Unless, can I, like, give her a skill by any chance? This is... slot. Hey. What? Oh, I haven't hired her yet. And I actually might just not hire her because I don't have any, anything I can give her. There we go. Okay. Now let's hire somebody. I need to be strategic, though, because these are still exhausted. Let's go with this. Have some more coffee, because I'm not done with that yet. What was that? Something just, like, expired. Is there an event? Was it the weather resetting? So I never realized there's, like, a basement or a dock or something out here. Can't wait to get to that. Okay. Consulting engineer who is Forge, Sky, or Lantern. I can definitely boost Lantern. And here's some Lantern in the Shadowed Atrium. Perfect. I'm going to hire you. And then I'm going to boost your Lantern. Ah. Now you have Lantern 6. This has long been a holy place, but in the absence of prayers, other influences have crept in. I'll need help to purify it step by step. I still really need a nectar skill. Alright, oop. And I wish those wouldn't just disappear like that. In 1651, Musgrave de Wolf endowed the atrium with a shrine to St. Januarius of the Gate. Musgrave was a pious man, but also a Puritan, so this grand shrine was a little unusual. St. Januarius is also an unusual choice, but he is the patron saint of boundaries, and the de Wolfs were often said, in some sense, to be marcher lords charged with the keeping of boundaries. This is from the Solar Gothic period. From the 11th to the 16th century, the sisters and brothers of St. Brandon's dwelt on the Isle. It was a holy place, a wealthy place, and a center of learning, though a surprisingly obscure one. Then, in 1534, the Bronze King Henry dissolved the foundation, exiled the brethren, and gave the Isle to the family de Wolf. Other books? No. What's this? Shrine of St. Januarius. St. Januarius is the name which was wounded, the name of exceptions, the little god at the door. And if I recall correctly from Cultist Simulator, names are basically lesser gods beneath the hours. So I guess this is more or less a crafting station. Evolved via Nyctodromy. I could use Nyctodromy here to evolve my soul. Once I committed a skill to the Nyctodromy Wisdom, you can use that skill here to combine two identical soul cards into a greater one. But you must use a skill you've attuned to that wisdom, and it'll only work once. Okay. Oh, it's a skill that I've committed. Which are Path and Pilgrim and Watchman's Paradox. Align shadows to invite the attention of a moth name. But I don't want to create Tanglebrack, I want to evolve my skill. There's potential here. It's a lantern recipe. Can't use that. Maybe a different skill? It's just these two. I am not certain how this is supposed to work. I mean, I guess turning this memory into an item is still helpful. Oh, can I use these? Oh. A candle scented with Aglaophotis. Okay. Align shadows to invite the attention of a moth name. Or for a scholar level recipe, align the shadows through glass and gather a lantern liquid. I'm curious what inviting a name will do. Set it down softly or it might roll away, even uphill. Oh, didn't I already have? That just gave me Tangle Brag. I had 10 lantern, I thought, right? Said something about a name. And that consumed my candle. And now I need to find a place to put this. Alright, I can use these. So, there you go. A clod of wood, leaves, and feathers that might draw the attention of the entity called Knotwing Knot. So can I use... Can I use this? No? This requires light or memory. That's memory. This is soul, omen, mark, light, or cooperative. Was it made by the Cultist Simulator devs? Yes, it was. And the librarianship is going okay. I just started. This is very similar in a lot of ways to Cultist Simulator, and the differences keep throwing me off. They keep trying to play the game wrong. This is saying something here to evolve a soul for these cards, and making these stronger would be very nice. I just have no idea how to actually do that. Apprentice Sky recipe, because everything I put in here seems to just crap stuff. Alright, have fun with the game prep. Enjoy reading that novel I sent you. Alright, are any of these Sky? I don't think so. No. This is... It says matching aspects. That would be more scale, I think. I don't think I can really do that. The only other option is more lantern, which seem to just make more of these stupid plants. And I'm also out of all that other stuff, so this room was not terribly helpful, unfortunately. Atrium chair, reserved for latecomers, non-believers, and the pensive. And then we just have a lot of candles and such. Okay. I think I'm just going to make a little bit of money, and then tomorrow we'll clear out another room and hopefully get some books. You'd really think a library would have more books in it, but I seem to be struggling there. Oh, Daybreak is back. Oh, what's this? Another person is gonna come. Hopefully I'll actually have a book that they want. Another sunny day, so I guess I can make more Tangle Rag if I want. Oh, what was that? Miss Azita Bukhara, businesswoman, chess master, initiate of the Scarred Hour, sometimes called the Colonel, which is worrying. The Colonel is violent. Looks like they are only interested in Edge and Sky. I still don't have any Edge books. I might have a Sky book somewhere. Which do you want? They only want Edge books. Alright, so you're useless to me, sorry. Alright, we've got somebody with Sky, Rose, and Nectar. Do I need those? Gloomy Stairs. What sounds like it might have books in it? Ooh, Darkened Church. That actually sounds really interesting. Despoiled Laboratory. That should have some books, right? Abandoned Bedroom. And I see bookshelves. And this has Rose. But can I boost Rose? I can. Okay. So let's hire this guy. Oops, not 3 pence. Then let's boost his Rose. Right? Yep. Perhaps we shared a dream. Then let's clear this out. A crooning whisper haunts this room. It must once have been luxurious and will be again once I have it restored. I'll need help to lay the restless presence that drifts here. Severn Chamber. In the days of the DeWolves, this chamber was reserved for the heir of the house, though it was originally furnished for Halfrin, the woman of uncertain lineage, who became Baron Walter's mother and bequeathed her unusual pale eyes and hair to Walter and his descendants. There we have some books. Easy. Let me put some of this other stuff down. Still no idea what to do with those. Let's start popping these open. Alright, we got Abduction Salvation. Either interpretation is plausible. Moth Orchid Scented Candle. Bedside Candle Holder. We have a guest bed for those who prefer their mattresses soft. Lamp. Ashertine. Which is ink. That's good. Let me stick this on a desk somewhere. Is this a desk? No, it's a bedside table. Here's a desk. Anything else of note in here? Veiled Goddess Lapsang Suchong. Named for an enigmatic minor deity whose charge is the healing of burns. Forge aspected beverage. That chest is not a chest, it's just a part of the bed. And a lot of bookshelves, which is good. Bookshelves are also sometimes oddly difficult to come by. Let's see if we can hire somebody else and clear out another room. Actually, I've already got some stuff fatigued, so I'll just work for some cash for the rest of the day while I pop open these books. Alright, this is the 6 Letters on Necessity, Warnings and Confessions about the Cost of the Secret Arts, addressed to a student by the 17th century magus and reputed immortal Julian Cosley, which is Moth 4. That should be pretty easy to get, right? Let's see, do I have Moth? This has Moth 2. Do I have a Moth skill? Oh, Moth 3. Nice. I can master this mystery. Heck yeah. Cosley's tone is urgent, as if he suspected he might have little time left. I've mastered this and gathered the lessons it concealed. Even the sun can be divided, though it will require the Forge of Days for its division. Is there not more text here? I feel like Cultist Simulator had a lot more text with books. What did I get? Lesson, Transformations and Liberations. I've gained more understanding of transformations and liberations. Yeah, this Forge and Moth. Good. Oh, this is a memory. Okay. But it's persistent, so that should hang out. Then a memory Foresight. Wit's Forge and Fire Blast. Meanings press and screw. Is not a persistent memory. So I didn't get a lot out of that, actually. I was hoping for a new skill. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, let's check out these other books. Is there anything I can do with this? I used all my post. Don't have a lot of time to use this. These even fit anywhere? Remembrance. This doesn't fit anywhere. Is it there? Maybe the projector? Nope, no soul. Alright, I think this is just gonna have to get wasted, unfortunately. I think I can get more of these by rereading the book, though. Alright. Exercises in the continuity of self. Techniques proposed by the Hostorium, the most inaccessible and upsetting of the libraries of the Watchman's Tree, for the persistence of memory after the body is discarded. This is Winter 8. Alright, how good is my winter? This is... that's Winter 2. It's Winter 1. Let's see. These are unusable, unfortunately. What's today's weather? It's not gonna be Winter 5, whatever it is. Okay. So it looks like I can't read that yet. How about this one? And then let me hire somebody to help me clear out another room. It's rain. It is not winter. I wish the timer wouldn't reset every time a day passed. Alright, and here we have an introduction to histories. The 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersault describes divergent incidents in 5 major histories. This is Winter 4. That's much more reachable. Was I able to get to 4, or did I just get 3 before? It's Winter 2. That's Winter 1. So I would need some kind of winter memory to unlock this. But that is promising. Let's see, this one was Nectar 6. That's Nectar 2. It's Nectar 1. I don't have any Nectar skills at all, so I can get Nectar 3. That's Nectar 6. Whee! So let me... let's find that other room again. This has a lot of shelves. I might just store a lot of my books in here. Oddly enough, a bedroom has the most shelf space so far. This way all my books will be in one place. So we need to see what I've got in the inventory. And then I can just look in here instead of scouring the whole building. No, I don't have a real organization system yet. This is kind of me putting it together on the fly. I found... Well, what's annoying is that the books can only be kept like on these bookshelves with their little yellow outlines. So, oddly enough, yeah, this room has the most shelf space that I've found so far. So I'm just going to stick everything in here. The only organization I have so far is that I've read these 3 books over here. That's it. So I think I'll leave those ones there. Just have all my unread books in this bedroom for now. Because if I have 4 shelves, I can divide things up a little bit. This one is close to reading, so I'm going to hang on to that. So let me see. This is Forge. This one is Scale. This one is Moon. This one is Knock. 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 Nectar. Art. Winter. Was that you? No, it's Moon. I think there's 9 categories, so this won't work perfectly, but it'll be something. This is Knock. Knock your Moth. Art. So your Moon. Your Nectar. This is Winter. This is Knock. This is Winter. Is that you? Oh, your Moon. Your Winter. Knock. Moth. Knock. Alright, so these are all Knock. We have 4, 4, 6, 6, 12. You have Heart. You have Nectar 6, Nectar 4. Moth. Forge. Winter 8, 6, and 8. Scale. Moon 8, Moon 6. Alright, there's some organization. Is that all of my books? You just scour the library real quick, make sure I didn't toss something somewhere. I'll leave those ones there. Oh, here's some more. Alright, what do we got here? This one is scale. This one is forge. This one is lantern. I don't have a shelf for that. This one is moon. That's winter. Moon. I'll keep these two for reading because I'm kind of close on both of them. I have a lot of lantern, so 14, even though that's really high, I'm actually surprisingly close. And this just takes winter 4, so if I can get any kind of winter-related memory, I can read that. 6, 8, 8, it's 10. 6, 8, 10. 8 and 8. Oh yeah, this one frickin' cursed me. Okay. I don't have any knock, do I? Because knock skills open up a lot of doors, so if I could open that, that'd be great. But I don't. Okay, let's get back to hiring somebody. Oh, I think somebody just left. Alright, you have Forge, Sky, and Lantern. What do we have? Smoking Room. That's got some bookshelves in it. That takes Lantern. Let's hire this nerd. Let's give him some help. Let's also get some more, no, hang on to those for now. I'll make some more money, but I would have to clear out one of my categories for that. Let's pop this open. A tarnished brass sign on the door clearly reads Smoking Room. Rags of very old smoke sway restlessly, hazing the room beyond. Remains of the protections van Lauren once placed on it, and yet still no sign of a fire. The Mansis. There have been many attempts to depict the House of the Sun. This, by the visionary painter known only as the Magyar, is the best known. It's signed and dated. If it's really the original, it must count as one of the great treasures of the house. Oh, that was the painting, not the room. And yeah, this is very familiar from Cultist Simulator. Westgate Room. By God, sir, we shall have no cigars in the library. We shall have no house without a smoking room. Dr. Ambrose Westgate. So a lot of trophies. A couple of books. Oh, a lot of books. Oh, this would make an even better room. There's 6 shelves. Got some flowers. Carnations. I love carnations. Strategist lamp. Purchased by Governor Collier's Collars from a complicated general after the Great War. Asher Teen. Is this ink? It is ink. Alright, let me stick this on a desk. Here we go. Alright, yeah, I might migrate everything down here. One sec. Because this is kind of a small shelf, but that's fine. Let me briefly rearrange things over here. Then I can actually use Lantern for this small shelf. Toss these up here. Actually, this is going to get full very quickly because these are not large shelves, but this will do for now. Aye. There we go. then let's start checking out all these new books we got. Got a bunch in here. Uh-oh, this is cursed. The signs are unmistakable. A fifth eye curse which has wrenched open the unwilling eye of my soul. My pet now has... Oh, geez, another one? Oh, I didn't even read it. That was just... Oh, that's really bad, actually. I don't have any of this anymore. Well, okay. A Shape in Smoke. Ambrose Westcott's exposition on tobacco blending and the oracles of the pipe. That's Forge 8. Do I have any way of reading this at all? Doesn't look like it. Like I have a forged memory, but that's only one. Okay. Put that on the shelf. Alright, De Ratio Quercum. In English, the title translates roughly as The Account of the Oaks, but this is Nathaniel Darcy Evers' fascinating, if haphazard, survey of the occult properties of every tree he can find, not just oaks. Nectar 8, not anywhere close to being in reach. I might just read things with Faust from now on, just because of the fact that I'm running out of other soul cards I can play. They keep getting cursed. Alright, what do I need to... I need Grail 5. I don't suppose there's any friggin' drinks in here. Cranial Tchotchke. We all of us come to this condition in the end, but not all of us are fortunate enough to be lovingly buffed and fixed carefully to a stylish wooden stand. That's Grail 2. I think the best thing I had was in the infirmary. Grail 4. There's something can I like consider this? Add a soul card. Drink the stuff. Is there any way I can improve it? I need to have a little more Grail. Alright, hold on. Let me put these down for now. Oops, I meant to put that in my inventory. Infirmary, there you are. You, right? Yeah. I don't have any Grail soul things. Well, except for... well, that's the requirement. Oh, there's a... no, that has... no. I can't put this in here because it... for some reason, this memory needs to have Forge, Heart, Knock, or Scale. So I would need something with one of those, and then also Grail, so that I could use this to cure one of my maladies. Cured with bed rest, something suitably tempting to drink, and this much Grail aspect to recall the realities of flesh. Oh, that's rough. That's real rough. Alright, let me leave this in my home. I guess I'll just spend the rest of the day just making a little bit of money, and then opening up books, and hoping I don't corrupt it. Everything I have. Oh, Oriflamme. Dear Librarian, we'd like to offer you the opportunity to purchase Dibellis Marurum. That costs 5, and I have a single 1 Spintria. An 18th century epic poem by the pseudonymous Solipsistos. Oh, wish I could. I haven't found any way to actually sell anything in this game yet. Sunny, which does not have Grail. I guess it might actually be better to just keep popping open rooms and hope I find better, better curative beverages. So yeah, let's keep hiring people. Okay, we have Winter, Moth, and Sky. Maybe the laboratory will have something? That's Winter. Oh, that's Winter 6. Ugh. Do I have a Winter 2 I can give him? I do. Okay. Let's hire this guy. Oh, is that not enough? And let's boost his stuff. And let's see what's hiding in this laboratory. This was an alchemist's workshop and a picture gallery, but the pictures have been flung down, the vessels overturned, the solvents and reagents spilt. It will be time-consuming and dangerous to repair. This is the Flood Gallery. There is a blank. 7th librarian of the house extended this space, decorating it with semi-precious materials and filling it with the finest art Hush House's money could buy. Of course, after her enthusiasms brought the house to the brink of penury, much of it had to be sold off. Alright, ooh, this looks promising. Alright, is any of it Grail 6? That's all I need to know. Oh, come on, help me out here. Good grief, okay. Alchemist glassware, fragile vessels in which new substances are quickened. Maybe I can make something? Ah. Makes a pigment of blinding white, the first precursor to one of the great inks. That crafts refulgin. I've already got some of that. Oh, I need more sky. That's sky 2. Alright. Align an abandoned feather to the currents of light. I think that's this thing, right? Yeah, I've already made one of those. Not sure what it's used for. This is probably also... well, that's more Tangle Brag. Okay. I can't use Tryst with this. So that is unfortunately not useful to me. Close. Go away. Get out of here. Huh? Why can't I close this? Thank you. Have more stuff with not enough Grail. Lord Bunday, a well-dressed middle-aged gentleman with receding hair and a clear expression of astonished delight. Glory's gift, a human figure is silhouetted against a blazing sun. Lady Tryphon, a very old portrait of the Byzantine style. Ambergris chunk, never, never, never call it whale vomit. I think I will, sorry. Lots of materials that are unfortunately not super useful at the moment. Let's keep going, I guess. Silvered snares. Requires Edge 8 or Winter 8. Don't think I can get that. serpent haunted. Web snared. Dimly lit. I see some glasses and stuff in there. Takes a lantern and rose. Alright, that should be manageable. Assuming I can get somebody hired before evening. You have lantern? You have rail, moth, and rose. I think this was edge and lantern, right? Or no, rose and lantern. Can I get you rose? I think I can. Nope, that was all my fet, and I don't have that anymore. So you are unfortunately... I don't... Is there anything else that needs a lantern? Art, scale... What was this? This was grail, moth, and rose. But wait. Sometimes they just don't want to close. Here's a moth. Okay, let's hire her, and hopefully I can actually get something out of her before evening. I should have checked if I had moth. Uh-oh. Right, yes I do. Good. Alright, collaborate. Secret sorrows may join our strengths. Okay, that was that here? Yeah. Alright. The door jams half open, but the room above is a bright oasis after the dreary neglects of the lower tower. The previous occupant has probably left some sort of protections in place. I'll find somebody suitably qualified to deal with them. Alright. No, tell me about the room. Motley Tower, Illopolis Nook. Christopher Illopoli, poet, painter, archivist, ruiner of seances, stayed for a while at the Hush House after the Great War. The librarian, Serena Blackwood, arranged rooms for Illopoli in the Motley Tower, ostensibly so he could help with the collection, but perhaps also because she saw a potential ally against the governor and the Kukurbit. Relations between the Kukurbit and the house were badly strained at the time. A little bit of a rivalry going on. Red Lotus Vase. You have anything with Grail? I really need Grail. A lot of books and weird paintings. What's this? A barber's chair. No one emerges unchanged from a barber's chair. Perhaps they'll just be a little bit more beautiful. Evolve via preservation. I could use preservation here to evolve my soul. I'm still not sure. Commit a skill to the preservation with... What skills have I actually committed? And where? This is Path and Pilgrim is Nyctodromy. Sight and Sensation is Hushery. Auroral Contemplation is Illumination, as well as Watchman's Paradoxes, and Inks of Revelation are Ithistry. Let me see what quote-unquote crafting stations I have of Ithistry, Illumination, Hushery, or Nyctodromy. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm looking at things at the wrong qualities. This is none of those. And this one was... which one? That was Preservation. Let's see here. This is Horamachistry. That's a desk. Pretty sure I have at least one or two other of those strange little stations. That's another desk. This is... oh, nothing. Nyctodromy. Okay. Nyctodromy was... Path and Pilgrim. So can I use this and Path and Pilgrim to evolve a soul card? Nothing comes to mind. Try another skill. Oh, this skill is attuned to my Fet, so I would have to use Fet on this? I committed this skill to the tree, you gained Fet. Find somewhere with a matching Evolve aspect, and you can use this skill once only to combine 2 Fet cards into a stronger card. Well, that makes things difficult. Okay. But I think that might be on the right path. I don't suppose... Oh, can I? Can I still use these? I guess not, but... Apprentice level rose recipe, provide 5 rose. So I guess they're usable, just not very strong. Interesting. Oh, I can put a light here. Do I have any lights with rose attached to them? Yeah? Use salt to trace a sigil of journeys and return. Path and Pilgrim with Prentice level rose creates salt sign. Sure, let's see what this does. If nothing else, it's good to see that these are still at least partially usable. Clouds, moon and moth. Elegant as a footprint. Salt sign. Too bad it won't last, but then again, what does? This is a mark, as well as a thing. Kind of looks like a picture. Okay, that's not what I was looking for, but good to have, I guess. Alright, well, the search continues. Let's hire somebody. Alright, we have a noisy phone. 1 second. Who dat? Somebody will have to wait. Okay. So we have Sky, Rose, and Nectar. Let's see, this is... Nope, nope. Nope. Nope, come on. Give me something. Here's Sky. Do I have 2 Sky to help with? I have 1. That takes 6, so that's not enough. Rose. You have Rose, right? Sky, Rose, Nectar. Maybe I can still use this? Let me just try it. Let's hire this guy. And hopefully I can still add my skill to his. Nope. Must not be Malady. That's not good. Neither of those have Rose. Do I have any Sky or Nectar I can give him to help out? Alright, yeah, I can give him... Oh! Okay, so I can get him to 5 Nectar or 5 Sky. Does that help? I don't think it does. 5 Sky, 5 Nectar. Pretty sure that was just a waste of money, unfortunately. And 6 Sky. Yep, nothing this guy can help me with. Unfortunate. Let's just hire somebody else, I guess. I could open up more books, I'm just afraid of cursing anything else that I have. Alright, you are Knock, Moon, and Grail. Can I boost any of those? Knock, Moon, Grail. We can do Moon 5. And that's it. I don't think any of these were Moon 5. Knock 6. I can't help with knock. She's also not useful. There's no way for me to do something else to boost this, right? Oh, that's to hire them. I don't think there is. Let's try somebody else. Quickly, before the evening ends. Alright, here we have Winter, Moth, and Sky. I think I can do Moth. Yeah, so I can do Moth 6, and I think that was one of these. Moth 6, okay. So let's hire... was it you? No. Where's they? Poet. Moth. Hire you. Boost your Moth skill with Trist. Okay, just made it in time. Alright, Motley Tower, 2nd floor. A nasty theoplasmic miasma hangs around the room above. It's no longer strong, but it'll take years to dissipate to the point of safety. With the right help, I can raise counter-influences. And let's also make some money, because I'm starting to run low. Okay. Motley Tower Dispensary. This room may originally have served as a working dispensary, but some at least of its more eccentric fittings were added by Christopher Alopoli in his time here. By that point, he had severed ties with his adoptive father. He'd been using the Alopoli name for years and had no access to the Strathcoin fortune, but traveling at night had sold surprisingly well, much better than his poetry, and he had little memory of his own by then, enough to indulge his preferences. Here's a lot of goodies. Do we have Grail 5? Please? Come on, help me out here. Forge 5. Oh. Grail 2, Grail 3. Just a lot of stuff in here. Heart 5. More Tanglebrag. What is this? It's just a dispensary. A well-appointed laboratory for a scholar of unconventional therapies. Snootlery. Snoodle jar. Useful for calcination, purification, alteration. Invaluable for snootlery. Okay, so can I craft anything new here? I kind of doubt it. I feel like this is going to be the same options as I've had elsewhere. Substance. Matter. Flower, the hair of a plant. Maybe this will be something new. Let's see, I have a thing here. Let me start up. Maybe I can fill this with Grail stuff. See, this has Grail 3, which is a good start. None of these seem relevant. There's no Grail skills. So I need some kind of matter with Grail. I have a lot less material than I thought I had. None of these count? Does not matter? That's a gem. Apparently gems aren't made of matter. Flowers with heart, nectar. And there's not a lot of stuff that qualifies. Need a memory with heart, knock, moth, or nectar, and then we would also have to have Grail to work. Boy. Alright, well maybe I can make something else that's just not a cure for my gisting. Let me just see what else I can make that's high in some aspect. See, that's knock 2, edge 2, scale 2, more scale 2. Is there anything that's particularly high in anything overall? Winter 3? Do I have any winter? Oh, is that the only skill? Oh, this is the only skill I can use. Okay, so this is moth and lantern. So let me see, do I have any moth or lantern? Well, this is moth. Yep, it's material, but not moth. Well, this is lantern. Oh? Pigment of blinding white. Oh, I've made... That's just another way of making Refuelgen. Okay. That doesn't seem to be what I need. This is... That's the dispensary. There's no challenges. Shears of the Sisterhood. Black iron shears marked with the Sisterhood's triple knot. That's a tool. Alright, well... You see, that's heart and sky. I can get up to heart 5. I actually already used... No, I haven't. I get heart 5 or sky 5. What can I get up to 6? Just so I know. I get lantern 6, or moth 6, or winter 6. So I could open the gloomy stairs. Or the darkened church. I'm curious about the church. Let me see if I can find somebody with a lantern. You have Forge, Sky, and Lantern. Perfect. Let me go ahead and make some more money. Hire this guy. Boost his lantern. And then open up the church. This has long been a holy place, but shadows are the only worshippers here now. The windows have been painted black, the pews overturned, the organ hung with black ribbons. Nave of the Abbey Church. For 1,000 years, the unconquered sun has been worshipped here in all his aspects, though since the heresies of the intercalate, many of those aspects are considered distinct hours in their own right, and the sun's death and birth are both now celebrated. The Abbey Church used to be more golden, but many of the valuables were lost at the Abbey's dissolution, including the original stained glass. These magnificent windows are of recent manufacture, financed by the 8th librarian, Green, who was a believer of the Second Dawn variety. Interesting. What do we have here? An organ. It's a workstation. Music waits here. Interesting. One must practice slowly, then more slowly, and then finally slowly. Camille Saint-Saëns. Have some stained glass windows. Let's see. The Watchman. The way is lit for the willing and for the unwilling. The Meniscate. What is within, without. What is without, within. The Sun in Rags. When it ends, it will be a beautiful ending. And the Madrigad. Whatever is not necessary shall be quenched. So these are some of the aspects of the sun after it was divided, if I recall correctly. Sun, Rags, Meniscate, Watchmen. I think there was like some kind of wolf or something that was also part of it, or like the remains of it. I don't remember. Uncomfortable seat, shaped to assure the attention of the faithful. Let's see, we have some flowers with nectar and winter. We have some more books. I imagine these are probably going to be lantern aspected, but you never know. Vase of Amaryllis, soft flowered ornament. This has grail, but it's not a matter. Need a forge or sky soul. I don't remember. Is my post sky? Really wish it would show me what it has. I'll have to come back once I have my post recharged. Till then, sure, let's just pop open some books. Because exploring the house doesn't seem to be making a whole lot of progress. I don't want to do that with any of these, because I only have one copy of these, and if they get corrupted, then I'm going to be some real trouble. So I think I'm just going to make some cash. Then I'll pop open some books once my post is recharged. Clouds, which are moon and moth. Okay, first off, what do we got here? Is post appropriate here? Lantern and sky, so yeah. This looks a lot like just everything else I've worked. Inspiration. Memories. Oh, what is this? Sol Invictus symbol, the eternal symbol of the unconquered sun, all the way back to the Shadowless Empire, even through the wild heresies of the intercalate. Interesting. Application. Soul, sound, or omen. These do not seem to be producing anything. Okay. I imagine music will come up later at some point, I suppose. Till then, let's see if I can't maybe hopefully get some useful skills that can open up some other doors for me. Commandments for the preservation of all that exists. Black Eli, Damascene matriarch of the Sisterhood of the Knot, was imprisoned by the Emperor Didius Julianus. She reportedly instructed that these secret doctrines be recorded in writing to preserve against their loss. Regrettably, the story goes, Didius Julianus ordered that the work be entombed with her in an unmarked sepulchre as Heart 14. That's going to be a while. Nin's Cages, Bruges text illuminated. The merciful measures of the Witch of Nin. This is only a partial version of the original, but it contains illustrations by Nin's pupil, Mabelie of Bruges, which supplements the original. Written in Ericapean, an elegant language. Winter 10. Also not happening for a while. And Oud Rokashus, an anonymous confessional account of unsanctioned action by the nuns of St. Brandon's. The title is a Hennevic phrase that might be translated as "the spirit flees the shadowed places." This is in Kernewik Hennevic, a forgotten language, and is scale 10. Okay. We can try some of these books. Then I will use my remaining soul cards to continue making money. The Flayed Tantra. Oh, this was in Cultist Simulator. This tantra is recorded as being spoken by an enigmatic individual identified as Peel, with many of the qualities of the mythological Naga. The Flayed Tantra played a notable part in Alexander Sparrow's paranoid pamphleteering. That's Heart 8. Heart was up here. Yep. Huh? Oh, this is circular? That's an odd shape. Oh, it's a scroll. A book with a very long page. Okay. What else do we have here? This is Heart 14. We have Winter 10. Come on, get to the right. Scale 10. And Winter 4. Okay, you guys are gonna need your own shelf now. Okay, let's start reading nothing else, because that's all my posts for the day. I'm kind of back in the position where I feel like I don't really have a whole lot of options. I should probably be doing the exploration things a little more. Let me start doing that. It's like this. Okay, get another visitor. There's a couple spots like this where I can use Path and Pilgrim to just go find stuff. So let's go do that. While I pop open more books. And I guess if a Fost gets corrupted, that's not the worst problem, because I have 4 of them. Why do I keep hitting talk? I want to hit consider. Consider book. Gale. Heart 3, Sky 3. Alright. Asite Supplications. Prayers addressed to the Horned Axe by the Sisterhood of the Triple Knot. I think the Horned Axe was aligned with knock. That is scale 8. You guys scale? Yeah. I'm running out of shelf space. Alright, I think migrating down to that lower library was a poor choice. There's not enough space up there. So it's 6, 8, 8, 10. I guess maybe it'd be safer to only read books from a certain era. Alright, now we have Princess Kokil Emerajibi. Artist, socialite, burglar? An unspeakably charming woman with a particular knack for getting adopted. She is interested in Grail and Knock. But which are you actually interested in? Grail. Do I have a lot of Grail books? I don't think I do. Honestly, I'm not sure if I have any Grail books. These people only come here looking for books I don't have. Yep, 0 Grail books. So, yeah, she's just gonna have to go home unhappy. Alright, The Alloy of the White Rose. An account by Mistress Whiteflower of the alchemical techniques favored by the House of York, also identified with the Dawn Road. These techniques failed to bring them victory in the War of the Roads, but are not to be discounted. Lantern 10. Lantern 10 might be reachable. Soul, we have 4 lantern here. That's 6. Alright, not reachable yet. But lantern is definitely my best aspect. Where are my lantern books? Where'd I put those? Oh, here. Just didn't recognize it because this one's blue. Alright, so this is... Books from this period are only rarely contaminated. So yeah, maybe I'll try and stick with Curia books instead of just reading everything I find. Maybe that's the mistake that I've been making that got all my fet corrupted. Well, it was contaminated. Oh no, it's not. That's just the cover of the book. Okay. I'm pretty sure this was a symbol of a malady in Cultist Simulator. A novel method for invocation and contrition. Ingenious and rather beautiful techniques for entreating the names of the hours developed by Rory Morrow, who styled himself the Sage Knight. Oh, we met him in Cultist Simulator. Rose 14. Alright. Do I have a rose shelf? Doesn't look like it. It's another Curia book. The Encircling Tantra. The explorer and entrepreneur T. Everett Duplantis once attempted to plunder the temple where this text was held. His fate is recorded in an appendix. Scale 6. Can I do scale 6? Probably not, but take a look. I think I can do like scale 1. And that's busy doing other stuff, so nope. One of these is scale, right? Did I move them up here? Is that you guys? Yeah, that's these guys up here. Is that all my posts for the day? Yeah, alright, so I'll read this tomorrow. Then, I think I left some other books just lying around foolishly. Unless that was it. Oh, here we go. Alright, let me grab some of these. Let me see, this is Nocturnal. Is that dangerous? Books from this period are almost never contaminated. Okay, so let's grab these Nocturnal books. And these Curia books. Let me just shove them on these shelves over here for later. Oh, there's even more over here. My gosh. I'm suddenly very wealthy with books. It has unfortunately not been terribly helpful. Okay. I think that's everything. Let me go see what I found in the marshes. This is smithy. Here we go. Unexpected finds in the folds of earth and sky. More serpentite. A stone material with knock and scale. Unfortunately not terribly useful. Okay, can't explore anymore there. Let's go beachcombing. What has the sea seeded today? Then I'll also make a couple more pennies in here. Sea-strewn, salt-snared stuff. I got a mackerel. You know what? I think I needed one of those, believe it or not. Because last time I found... somewhere, where'd I leave you? A cat! He wanted food. Will you eat a mackerel? You will. Effort. I need a soul card. Okay. Well, tomorrow I will feed the cat. Meanwhile, I'll shove this serpentite somewhere. You know, I was really hoping I'd like blast through progress today, considering how hung up I got last time, but it's still been a little slow going. Alright, but let's talk to this cat. I don't know if the cat is going to contribute anything, but it is something that I am capable of doing, I think. Satisfy this creature's appetite. Food will make a hungry beast or a wild one cooperative. Here you go, buddy. Meanwhile, I guess I will continue to consider books. Almost never contaminated, okay? Alright, the Skeleton Songs. Poems of greedy delight composed by the possibly pseudonymous Arabella Dusk, the rumored heiress turned madam turned poetess. Grail 4. I don't think I can even manage that. Do I have any Grail whatsoever? Nope. Wait, you wanted Grail, didn't you? Interested in Grail? Alright, hold on. No, you're... Okay, hold on. Can I stick you in a guest chamber? Visitor will stay in a suitable bed for a little longer in case you think you might be close to finding a suitable book. Okay. I have the book, I need... I'm talking to a cat, and I can't talk to you and the cat at the same time. Alright, a full belly makes a helpful friend. This beastie is now inclined to cooperate. Okay. Pet cat. Oh, are you hoping to work on that desk? It's a beast. Comfort, cooperative, moth, heart, and grail. Well, okay. I'm not sure what this contributes. What? Where'd it go? Where'd my cat go? Oh, it's back where it was. Okay, fine. Stay there. But I now have a cat should I need it. So, good. Alright, I'm not sure what Arabella is gonna need once she's done in the bedroom, so I'll... Instead of using my soul cards making money, I'll just sit and wait. Because I think she's going to expire in like 16 seconds once she's out of there. Okay. Ah! Oh, where'd you go? Talk with you about this. About this book. I have the most exquisite idea. Here, something for your trouble. Okay. Progress, maybe? I've never actually managed to give somebody a book they wanted. Oh, a Spintria. Okay. Occult treasures are purchased with occult coins, Spintriae. Bronze Spintria usually display the act of shaping on the reverse side, and this is worth 2. Okay. Good, so I now have 3 Spintria and can possibly buy a book next time Oriflammes actually contacts me. If it's a cheap book. Till then, let's pop open more of these bad boys. And, keep exploring the beach, I suppose. And keep working. Okay, The Locksmith's Dream, A Light Through the Keyhole. The first volume of Teresa Gaumiere's examination of parallels in the mystic dreams of artisans. Lantern 4, I can do that. That's easy. Fortunately, that probably also means that I'm not going to get a new useful skill. It'll probably be more Lantern. Oh hey, speaking of Oriflammes, offering to sell me De Bellis Murorum, an 18th century epic poem by the pseudonymous Solipsistos, but it costs 5 and I've got 3. So sorry guys. We have Rain, Grail 2 and Nectar 2. I don't suppose that's one of the useful... No. Grail, yes, but I would need Forge, Heart, Knocker, Scale. Alright. Right, on the beach I found Whispering Sand. I think I've already got a few of these. Let's just find somewhere to toss that. Oh, the book is still going. I can master this mystery. I'm reading The Parallels in Mystic Dreams Experienced by Carpenters, Masons, and Other Artisans, and what they purport to reveal about the architecture of the world. Surprisingly mordant and even funny, no one has ever explained why Gaumier devoted herself to this quixotic exploration of artisans' dreams. I don't know if it's pronounced quixotic or quixotic, but there you go. Alright, I've mastered this and gathered the lessons it concealed. Time and again we hear of the wood which rises from the world's foundation. All trees reach for light. What does the wood reach for? Is there a difference between the light and the light, capital L? I think the key to dreams of the wood might be one of these, the one that isn't exactly real. I got Lesson, Purifications and Exaltations. Gain more understanding of these. It's a skill, I think. Or it will be. And a Memory of Revelation. Some truths come to us from outside or above. Okay, might be able to craft with that, but... okay. But let me head in a direction I haven't gone yet. Let me try Preservation. I think I got a crafting station, if you want to call it that, for Preservation, right? That was Nyctodromy. This is nothing. Preservation, okay. So let's stick this in Preservation and see if that does anything for us. I really wish I could... You can zoom in and out, but you can't actually just move like left, right, up, or down. So like Preservation is it this way? Preservation. Okay. Is this not what I need? Oh, dang it. What is this? Oh, use it with consider. Oops. Jumping the gun here. Use this lesson to acquire a new skill. Purification and exaltations. No one ever truly wants to be truly changed. Izoth and the Refulgin are justly feared, but no one who has been changed would choose to go back. George Collars. Effective against corruption. This skill can be used to remove corruptions from books. Oh, that's good to know. Ithistry, Illumination. Oh, it has to be one of those? Alright. Alchemy, Metallurgy, Pyrotechnics. Ithistry, sometimes called the art that alters. Okay. Should probably actually take the card. Already got 2 in Illumination. And 1 in Ithistry. Either way, this is going to improve my Lantern and Sky, which I've already got. Can I not put this in Ithistry? What? Am I doing this wrong? Oh, it would need to be rank 2. Okay, right. You have to rank up skills before we can assign them. So I think I would need to read more books before I can do that. Must be a lesson from this skill or from another which shares a power aspect. I assume this doesn't count, no. Okay, well, more books it is. Still useful, effective against corruption. Hopefully that's useful. And where is that? Was this? Evolve via preservation. But I can't put this here. Alright. I don't know. Okay. Anywho, that's another book read. It's been a while. Where was I keeping those books? All the way over here. Alright. Where'd the music go? Another Curia book. Let's do this. I think I just spent a little bit too much time paused today. Alright, on the white, Solomon Husher writes, perhaps allegorically, of winter and its long, slow, doomed romance with the sun. The epigraph is sunset at noon, which requires winter 6, which I'm pretty sure I can't get. My stuff is pretty spent anyways. It's winter 1. I should probably use this. If I can, just to craft something. And craft it into Refulgin. Yeah, sure. Might as well. Then pop open one more book for the day. Operations of a Certain Finality, subtitled The Hammer's Sundering, the work of an anonymous adept who violently despised the invisible Serapeum, the library of the Watchman's Tree in Alexandria. It's winter 8. And that's all my soul for today. Glow, little color. It's a little more Refulgin. Alright. Material pigment. That reminds me, I can actually give these to helpers as well, to empower them. So if I ever need a lot of lantern, I can give this and a post to a lantern helper. I'm going to continue going through these books first. It's Hailing, Edge 3, Sky 3. The Leonine Tantra, also from Cultist Simulator. In the most notorious translation of the Leonine Tantra, Ashley Phillips is listed as the translator, but their existence is explicitly denied in the prologue. This confusion is characteristic of books which mention the Great Hooded Princes. This is Edge 8. Well, I finally have an Edge book, so that's helpful. Let me find a shelf for you. Sure. Oh, it's a scroll. I could also shelve these. That's Winter 6. This is Winter 8. This one is Grail. I have one Edge and one Grail book. Still, good to have the variety. Alright. More books. More beachcombing. The 12 Letters on Consequence. Julian Cosley's epistolary treatise on what may come after. Addressed to his once friend Claude Hersault, the mystic and antiquarian. Moon 4. That might be possible. If my soul stuff wasn't over there. Do I have a moon skill? Maybe not. Keep that on my bar. Keep going. We got, oh, Contraband Flotsam. Salt Stain and Wave Racked. Also, recordings from the Altheban Abyss. Recordings from a subterranean space in the mountains near Baghdad of conversations between entomologist Juliana Zawistowski and an unidentified presence. Sthenic Taint. A poison? A curse? Probably both. Be careful handling this book. This contamination can affect your shaft and health. You can remove it with a skill that's effective against curses and at least 7 knock. Okay, so I have one of those. Phonograph record. A labyrinth of eager grooves awaits the stylus. Readable in only the broadest sense. Find a phonograph to play this. Okay. I have a film player, but not a phonograph that I know of. This is scale 4. Okay, well that'll be easy to read once I can find a way to get 7 knock. Can I get 7 knock by any chance? I guess I would need the phonograph anyway. Scale 4. Consider this. Add a soul card. Something shipwrecked. What ship lost this? Lost packages. The label is smeared in unreadable fog. I mean, okay, I'd like to open them, please. Crack open the container. Delight in your discovery. That's what I thought I was doing. Paint. Green. Trees are rarely this color. You say so. It's just a green pigment. Alright, that's not terribly exciting. but something. Alright, now I just wait for tomorrow to reset everything. Okay. Fog. Knock 3. Moon 3. That's interesting. Can I... Ooh, maybe I can use that to read this book. Moon 3 memory, heck yeah. I just need anything else with moon. Like this. Excellent. Alright, hopefully this will be a useful skill. By the time he wrote these letters, Cosley was identified with the Oneiropolitical Worms movement, and Hersault with the birds, meaning roughly that Hersault held the order of the hours to be desirable, and Cosley held it to be oppressive. Many of Cosley's arguments about consequence and finality are couched in erudite and practical alchemical terms. Others appear to be thinly veiled threats directed at Hersault. Some are both. We got a memory of regret. Every choice has its shadow. Forge and winter. As well as lessons, putrefactions, and calcinations. I've gained more understanding of those things. Alright, so let's consider this and see what we can learn from it. Another leaf on the Tree of Wisdom. Death alters, snow endures. Solomon Husher. This is ithistry or scolacosophy. Study of things that should not be studied. Some call this a wisdom. I see. I don't think I have anything there yet, so I should be able to use this. Scolacosophy, yeah. I believe scolacosophy means like study of worms, which makes sense given that one dude in general. The other was ithistry, which I already have a card in, so bam. That got me Arid. Pride, compassion, hatred, and fear. One of the 9 parts of the human soul. It's Grail too! Is that enough? Is that what I need? Please tell me that's what I need. Alright, let me serve this. What? I want to serve it. What? Oh, is this only one? Okay, I guess I can't serve it. Alright, but even one Fet would be really good to have back. Store this with this. I can't use it? Oh my god, really? This is kind of infuriating. Are there other beds that have different properties? Like, can I sleep in this bed instead? What's this say? Rose, Lantern, Winter, Heart. Nectar, Edge, Heart. All those are the same. Okay, so I didn't think about this, but I guess if I can find a Grail bed, then I'll be able to heal myself. I didn't realize different beds had different qualities. Grail bed. Alright, so let me move in here. What do I need to put in here? Add a matching soul card. Okay. Just Arab. Okay. I'll use a soul card in your current bed to decamp. Okay. That seems unnecessary, but let's do that. I don't have any matching soul cards. Skill, Forge, knock, or heart. Wait, where's my health? Oh, did I work? Can I close this, please? Thank you. Okay, I worked. I don't know why sometimes I just can't close windows. Alright. Decamp. Gathered my belongings, refreshed the sheets for any guests I might have, ready to move on. Okay, so now this I'm going to move in. It's going to take 90 seconds. I guess I can read another book while I'm waiting. Okay, and that fatigued my Arab, so tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be able to heal a malady. Alright. Inam Kapigigan Lupir Garki Krippis, in which 4 enigmatic figures tell the stories they've heard over the years at the Roost, the secret location where the Aviform Hours congregate. Moth 14. Holy cow. Is this Moth? Yeah. That's gonna be a while. Look at more books. I forgot to use that memory, but oh well. The Orchid Transfigurations, Noon, the 3rd volume of a compilation of quasi-Rosicrucian allegories, supposedly by Robert Flood. This is in the original Latin. Part 4? Maybe. Is that doable? Health provides heart 1. I don't think I have any heart skills, though. No. Okay. This is not hard. Okay. But still, rank 4 books are always very good. Stick this there. What was I doing? Oh, healing myself, right. Grab this. Am I allowed to sleep now? Cover this with this. Okay. Grail 6. Strong sensations will bring my wandering spirit home. 3 minutes, okay. So let's keep reading books. Part 3, Sky 3. Can I use this to read that book? Where'd I put it? This one? Part 4. The Gale. And health. Alright, awesome. That was a very lucky memory pull. Very glad to see that. Holy cow. A long dialogue between the Mountain Mother and the Vigilant Storm describes the ways in which both mountains and storms end, and the protections they use against those ends. But we must use the knife, said the lion-throned one, the noose, the flame, the waking word against those who have passed the 3-valved door. And so none may pass. That is our law, and the law of the sun. Got a memory of solace? Peace after trouble with heart and sky. As well as lesson, Magathene Mysteries. Let's see, oops. Let's consider this. Another leaf on the Tree of Wisdom. Magathene Mysteries. The greater plagues may not be cured, only bound. The very greatest of all may only be entreated, and it is death to do so improperly. It's heart and moon. It is hushery and preservation, as well as effective against corruption. Oh, good. Alright, let me stick this in preservation. That was this one, right? Yeah, give me that. Assign. Health, good. Okay, there's some progress. And then... There's a dispensary, right? This is... No, not that. The barber. So can I use this here? Alright, yes. Soul, health. And then... I guess I would need more heart or moon. Here's some heart. Regret. I don't think any of these have heart. No. Recall. This would be a memory. This would be a soul. Oh no. If I had my other health, I could do this. But I'm gonna lose this memory of solace. Darn. Is there anything else? This is not... That's Moth and Forge. I might be able to just reread. That's something I need to experiment with, is just rereading books, because I think you can get the memories back. So I might try that tomorrow when I have both of my health and see if that gives me another memory of solace. Right. The Viennese Conundra. Van Driel describes odd events in Vienna, the disappearance of children, epidemics of parasite activity, animal mutilations, nightmares of worms, the activities of a charitable organization, the New Legions, that funds the burial of the poor. She proposes peculiar connections between these activities. This is Moon 4. Is this Moon? Yeah, that's Moon 2. Heart, Sky, Moth Forge. Might not be able to do this yet. Yeah, this is Moon 1. It says if I'm lucky I might still succeed, but that hasn't worked out so great in the past. I'll have to wait until I get another moon memory. More books. What does not bark? Alexander probes to writes warily of Calyptra, a law, principle, or society which prevents the dissemination of dangerous knowledge. It's another Moon 4 book. Suddenly drowning in them. Good lord. The Locksmith's Dream, Stolen Reflections, the fourth volume of Teresa Galmier's expansive work, no longer a discussion of the dreams of artisans, but a valuable survey of other works. The tome is calmer than that of Trespasses, but occasionally fearful, even paranoid. This volume was published in 1926, but almost immediately recalled and pulped by the publisher, at the request of the author or possibly by the authorities, depending on which story you believe. A few copies survive. Sky 4, that seems doable. Let me see. I don't think any of my Sky Soul stuff is available. This is Sky, right? No, that's Moon and Heart. That's Sky 2. This is Sky. Once again, I need this memory of solace to get it done. I don't suppose I have something with more Sky. I don't think I do. That's also Sky 2. That's also Sky 2. Oh, okay. Well, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, just give this a second to reset. Oh. We are at the threshold of Numa, the Labyrinth season, the season that lasts only a single day. When Numa ends, all memories will vanish with it, even persistent ones like skill lessons. Well, I guess if I wanted to use this, I would... Okay, that's problematic, but, well... Oh my gosh. Is this a skill that I've just been... Oh, it's just been sitting there, because I am dumb. Oh, what the... Noom Broom. Numa's Vapors. Knock 5, Moon 5, Rose 5, Winter 5. Oh my gosh. Lord Franklin Bancroft is coming. Rakehell Dilettante, Infuriating Prodigy. Possibly dead, possibly real. He wants Grail 7. I think I have just a Grail 4. Yeah. Alright. Oh, we've changed our story. A matter of knot and tangle. In Numa, visitors will be concerned with the hours honored by the Sisterhood of the Knot. As long as this card remains, pneumatic visitors will have an interest in Grail or Nectar mysteries. Their needs will usually be more exacting than visitors who come during more traditional seasons. Well, sucks for them. I also, unfortunately, need to go, so I think I might call it there. Actually, let me finish with this real quick. Transformations and liberations. Forge and Moth are less different than we think. Every change is in some way a release. Chandlery or illumination or ithistry. Chandlery, a skill that can be used with suitable ingredients to make candles. Most likely ingredients are beeswax and herbs, but to confound villages and visitors, leave a meaningful pause before the word suitable. Cool, I'm glad I studied this before I friggin' just had it disappear on me. That would have been just horrible. Is Chandelier on here? I don't remember it. Birdsong, Preservation. Oh, now I can scroll through this. That's odd. Oromachistry, Ithistry, Illumination, Hushray, Nyctodromy, Skolakosophy, The Bosk, Preservation, and Birdsong. So no Chandlery. Does this tell me where it can go? I'm not missing something, am I? Arts, Unregarded. Night Arts, Bright Arts. I mean, Chandlery seems like it would be in Bright Arts. Illumination and Ithistry. I guess this is just like a skill, maybe at one of those stations. Now I need to rank this up before I could stick it in Illumination or Ithistry. It's okay. Yeah. Before I dig into all this broom stuff and trying to think of a way to use this noon broom, I think I'm going to call it there. So let me take 1 second to see if there's somebody I want to raid. Let's see. Looking for games on the cozier side that people are playing. I'm not seeing them, so... Tell you what, Entropy is playing Armored Core. New game. Not sure if y'all are interested in that. Let me go ahead and raid him. I don't know Entropy terribly well, but I've seen him playing games with a VTuber I follow named Enya Fairy, and he seems pretty chill. He's also one of those people who just has one of those really amazing voices. You'll see what I mean once you get in there. So let me hit this, and we'll head over there in a second. So, thank you all, anybody who was watching. I hope you enjoyed. Didn't make as much progress as I was hoping, but we got a bit right at the end. But I think I'll be playing this again on Wednesday. I will post a schedule tomorrow. I actually put some effort into my schedule. But until then, say hi to Entropy for me. I have to head into game night, so I will see y'all later. Bye!